It's King-KAMBUF, 100 proof. And oh boy, do I have some words for you today. Nothing new, as old as it could be. From the beginning of it all, in giant print, it's called the Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void of darkness, and was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that the light was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and in the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from which the waters were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning was the second day. And God said, "Let there be waters under the heavens be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God let the dry land, earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he the sea. And God saw it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth the grass and the herb yielding seed, and the fruitful tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grasses and herbs yielding seeds after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning was the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the days from the night, and let there be signs from the seasons, from the days and the years, and let there be for the lights in the firmament of the heavens to give it light upon the earth." And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the lights from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening of the morning were the fourth day. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth abundantly, and moving creatures, and have life, and fowls that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of the heaven." And God created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which in the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. God saw that it was good. And good blessed in them say, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and the fowl multiply in the earth." In the evenings of the morning were the fifth day. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth the living creatures after his kind, cattle and the creeping thingeth, and the beasts of the early after his kind." And it was so. And God made the beast in the earth after his kind, the cattle and their kind, and everything creepeth on the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let there be have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creepeth thing that creepeth on the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth." And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in which is fruit of the tree yielding seed to you to shall be for meat, and you every beast of the earth you shall free, every fowl of the air, and everything that creepeth upon the earth wherein there is life. I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the mornings were the sixth day. Chapter 2. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all of the host of them. And the seventh day of God ended his work which had been made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God said the seventh day he sanctified it, because it had rested on them all of which the God created and made. These are generations of the heavens of the earth when they were created in the day of the Lord made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there it went up a mist from the earth, a water and whole face of the ground. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils in the breath of the life, and man became a living soul. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and then he put a man whom he had formed. And out of the ground he made Lord God to grow every tree is pleasant to sight, and the good for food, and tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge and the good of evil. And the river went out to the even in the waters of the garden, from hence it was parted and became into four heads. The name of the first is Pison. This is the compass of the whole land. Havana, there is the gold. Then the gold is the land. That good is the bdellium and the oxytone. And the god of the second river, Gihon. The same is the comprehension of the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river, Hidikiko, that is the which goeth towards to the east, Assyria. And the fourth river is the Euphrates. And the Lord God took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to stress it and to keep it. And the Lord God gave man the man, saying, of every tree of God thou may be freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thou shalt surely die. And the Lord God said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him help meet for him. And out of the ground the Lord God formed beasts, every beast of the field, and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam, and see, he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to all fowl of all air, and to every beast in the field. But for Adam there was not found a help meet for him. And the Lord God caused the deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took upon his ribs closed up the flesh instead. Therefore in the ribs which the Lord gave God taketh the man, and made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bone, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of me. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, and man and his wife, and they were not ashamed. Chapter 3. Next time. This is King-KAMBUF. Chapter 2. I like that. I'm gonna have to read that again. Hold on. And the Lord God said, it was not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him, yes. And out of the ground, Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl and out the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was no found an help meet for him. And the Lord God caused the deep sleep to fall on Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed the flesh instead thereof. And the ribs which the Lord gave had taken for man, made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. Alright, this is KING-KAMBUF, 100 proof, nothing but the truth. Amen.